This camera is close as hell. I need to back up, y'all. Hmm. Still kind of close. Like, I don't like that. Can I zoom out? Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. I don't even know what none of this stuff is while I'm in here. But I'm gonna just mess with some stuff and we're gonna just see what we got going on. This is crazy. Where's my phone? I am still at work too. So oh yeah, we about to talk about this. Let me get some stuff straight first. All right, I'm good over there. What's up? What's up, y'all? I'm definitely um this whole sponsorship thing has been floating around, mainly the car audio um community. And I want to talk about it from my perspective because I do have some sponsorships. So I just want to talk about it from my perspective. A lot of people see sponsorships as something negative. Y'all, I keep looking at it because the camera, it felt like it was too close in my face. But whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna talk about it because um I'm talking about it from my perspective. Some people look at it as something negative, or whatever. They like, oh, I don't got no sponsors. I spend my own money, this and that, and that's cool because I mean, whatever. I spend my own money too. So we're gonna see if y'all got something to say. Go ahead and drop it in the chats. Yeah. So if y'all got something to say, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I really just wanted to do this on YouTube because I wanted to make sure I can come back to it. Facebook, what's good? What's good, bro? What's good? So on Facebook, it's a lot of I just want to make sure I can come back to it, make some edits to it, or whatever. Like I said, I am still at work, y'all. If y'all see my office, you see me move from here to there. But let me So the main thing that people want to say about is that a lot of companies don't full sponsorships anymore. And while that may be true, greasy as hell. While that may be true, I'm here to say that it's not entirely impossible. Speaking for myself, I have two full sponsorships, as you would say. Um, oh, let me just click on it. Anyways, so I got two full sponsorships. All right. So these two full sponsorships, a lot of people know that one of them is Stetson, and I haven't revealed the other one. But they are full-fledged sponsorships. Whatever I need, whatever I'm keep going. To get y'all to keep going, whatever, however, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. So the thing that it comes with that it has been with how do people go about getting sponsorships? Me, my main answer will always be just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself when it comes to getting a sponsorship. A lot of the young individuals coming into this hobby feels like, hey, I just want to reach out to somebody and say, can you give me a sponsorship? I'll do this and this and that for you. But that's not how it works. I feel like you definitely have to make your mark, like prove yourself beforehand, because you got to think about it from these companies' perspective. Like, why are we going to spend our money on you beforehand if we don't have anything? You don't have anything to show for it, like to prove. Basically, kind of sort of like a resume. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to go out to these shows. You definitely have to. I'll say my main thing would say to brand yourself. If I don't tell y'all anything else, I'm gonna tell y'all to brand yourself. If you feel like you want to take it a step above, yeah, you got to break bread. You got to spend that money. You definitely got to spend that money first. So I want to say you have to brand yourself above all. I'm always standing on it. I'm always standing on branding yourself, because at the end of the day, you always have you to fall back on. You get what I'm saying? Not these companies. So say if things don't work out right, because all deals may not work out right, but brand yourself. Make a name for yourself. Make it just like how it came with Queen Kong. Turn this into a whole like shirt merchandise thing, like everything to brand it, because these deals may not be here forever. You may not want to work with these same companies forever. Things may go sour, go left. I'm gonna talk about that too. Things may go left with these companies. So I don't want people to ever feel like these companies are making you. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about advertising. It's all about business. Whether or not how you see it, it's all about business at the end of the day. So let's get to say that, hey, another notion of people say, oh, well, your sponsor, I don't ever want to sponsor because all these stipulations and this and that of that nature. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm not about that. Like yeah, I'm gonna do what needs to be done to help brand, market, do what I'm supposed to do. But you're not gonna hold me to saying that I have to do this and that, or making me. I'll never sell my soul for a sponsorship, for likes, for attention. Within this hobby, I'll never do that. I've seen people done it. I've seen it. I see it with my own eyes. Like, and you can tell. You can always tell who it is and what's going on with it. So, trying to open this. Don't bother me. You can always tell who it is, what's going on. So I'll never do that, because it never ends well. Things always go south. I wouldn't say always go south, but I feel like it never goes well if it's genuine. You get what I'm saying? So it has to be genuine. You have to feel like you want to make that deal. So the sponsorships that I have now, we got to understand it. Like, hey, y'all know I'm going to these shows, regardless of whatever show it is. It may not even be, yes, I'm heavy in the car audio, but it may not even be a car audio show I go to. I just went down to Miami with the truck. To Miami. That has nothing, that show was nothing about car audio. That show was nothing about Tahoes. That was strictly like an old school type of show. You know what I'm saying? Old school type of show. But I know I'm going down there because, I was invited down there. First of all, I was invited down there. And because we wanted to go, some bills we wanted to see. I mean, it's already a long weekend, so we might as well go and have fun. Now, we weren't allowed to bring our tents. So I could not, sell merch or advertise or anything like that. So that's cool. But I did get a lot of questions, because down there in Miami, they're more so on the highs, the loud pack, this and this and this. So when I went down there, I can't wait to show y'all the videos. When I went down there, it was completely different. Like, they're asking questions about these, the type of speakers, the brand of speakers that I have. They never really heard of them, or they look like another brand or something like that. That's cool, but they love it. But so for the companies that I'm running, that's definitely marketing for them. You know what I'm saying? I keep my doors open. That's marketing for them. Y'all know what I have in the doors, everything. They really don't know anything about that. They were surprised that I got 3 alternators. Boom. Guess what that is? Marketing for McMahon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just open. You have to go ahead and show. And I always say, think outside the box. Please think outside the box. Don't stay stagnant into this thing like, oh, well, if I go here, it ain't gonna be this and that. You never know. You never know. No matter where I go, everybody loves my truck. I don't know. I guess, I guess they love it, or I don't know. I just like to, they did show me a lot of love down there. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like I said, they're into loudspeakers, PRB, things of that nature. So when they get to see something different, they hear something different catches their attention. Boom, marketing for everything that I have in my vehicle. Every single thing that I have in my vehicle, that's marketing. So that kind of builds on sponsorships as well. I'm still stuck trying to open this doggone can because these clicky clappies. But that builds on sponsorships as well. But you gotta spend that money first. I mean, unless you really coming to be a yes man, yeah, I'll do this for you, I do that for you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta spend that money first. And I really didn't even get sponsored. 100% of my bill was done. I mean, my whole bill was done really before the sponsorships came in. So, I mean, it's just making a decision on, hey, if I want to change. I'm not really like a bandwagoner. It has to make sense to me. Like I'm real big on loyalty. If I'm running the brand's giving me no problem. Cool. That's what I'm going to keep in there. If I'm running the brand, knowing now just how I am, if I'm running the brand and I'm showing it off, but the brand isn't, you know what I'm saying? Want to say push it. I got to find the right words to say because I don't want to, not right now. I'm not a step on the toes type person, but y'all know what I'm saying. But if the brand isn't willing to push it, either knowing that I'm pushing it heavy, knowing that I'm going to shows that other people aren't going to, or whatever. If they not, hey, I'm gonna sit down. Me, my husband, my brother, we gonna sit down and we gonna talk about this. It's gonna be another move made. And not saying that I'm looking for another sponsorship. That's not even that. It's the fact of something else has to change. I'm not going to say I'm too big for this, too big for that, or anything like that. But it's a business at the end of the day. All business is not always a fair business. But so let me I can break down my tips on, or I can tell y'all what I did to get sponsored, or I wouldn't say like to get, like how it was. I can tell y'all what I did in which individuals. What's up, Tommy? In which individuals, y'all, I ain't really. Give me a second. I really didn't want to see y'all me struggling trying to open this. Oh, and know that if you heard it open, it wasn't. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, but it's not 5 o'clock right now. Right here, it's not 5 o'clock here. So this isn't a. This is my. I'm not. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm just got a Red Bull right now. So, all right. When I first started out, like I said, I didn't know no better. What's up? What's up? You salute me. You've been doing this for, yeah, I've been doing this for over a decade. I wasn't scared to go up against anybody. Woo, you know them days. Now I'm always on tour. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. You maybe say, hey, on your lunch break, we'll be running this back later. What's up? Yeah, man, I've been doing this a long time. So I, coming into it, I know, the mistakes. I've seen it all, but I wouldn't say, I can't say that I've done it all, like on my own kind of thing or whatever. It has been a team with me, of course, my husband, brother, Y'all know this. So when I first started out, like I say, I ain't know no better. I'm sending an email out. Man, I did have the 21s at the time. This was 2012. I had, if y'all remember or if y'all know anything about me, I had a bowling ball blue Tahoe. I had two 21s in it, two incriminator audio death penalty 21s, right? So I ain't know no better. I'm just thinking, hey, big whatever. And I'm running these 21s. Hey, y'all want to sponsor me? I wasn't too heavy into it. I wasn't even like, I don't even know. I think I had just slapped them things in. They were like, no, yo, what are you talking about? Will you ask for a sponsorship and this and this? It wasn't really like that, but kind of sort of it was like that. So you know what? I was like, cool. Went on. So when I came back out, after I did the thing, built this husband, not built my husband, but me and my husband, our family built home, got all the important stuff out of the way, because we said when we came back out, we didn't want nothing else, kind of sort of holding us back. So got everything prioritized, with house, family, all that. It wasn't no rush to come back and stuff like that. So when we did come back though, came back with a full-fledged vengeance. Kind of sort of had a game plan, right? It was just a game plan, just starting out like, hey, this is gonna be the name of my build. I'm gonna run with this. This is what I'm running. You know what I'm saying? This will already just rebuild, just go ahead and pop back out on the scene. So that's what I did. I didn't ask anybody, of course, for anything. I wasn't asking anybody for no deals. Don't give me no discounts. Whatever, cool. I'm just go ahead and do my own thing. I'm like kind of like a solo person thing like that. So go ahead and do my own thing. So that was 2020. What was it? 2021 when I came? I don't know. 2021, 2020. Had to been 2021. Yeah, had to been 2021. 2021. All right, cool. So 2021 was like hey, I got to build myself. I'm back out here. I got to build myself. I got to hit these shows. I got to do this. I got to do that. So, we're going to a couple of shows here and there, slow shows, not a lot of big shows. The real pop out was 2022 when I painted it, changed the rims, did the insides. From then on, it was like, hey, we about to go on tour. We about to, and I said it and I meant it. I can't remember really how many shows I went to in 2022. But you know what I'm saying? In 2022, I went to these shows and I started, just networking, talking to people, being the person that I am. My husband will talk you down. At first, I wasn't too, believe it or not, y'all, I'm an introvert. Y'all may see me dancing. No. I'm an introvert. You know what I'm saying? But, just going out here, talking to people, having fun. A lot of people miss the part of having fun at some of these shows. You know what I'm saying? Daniel say I definitely have the right idea, great personality, and a people person. It was great finally to meet up. Hopefully the next time you'll get to see snow. I know that's right. So yeah, and another thing I avoided, y'all have to know, I mean, it's cool. Like when I was younger, I used to talk that junk. Like if you go back in the comments, I wasn't scared to go up against anybody. I used to talk that junk. But like when it comes to sponsorships, I mean, I'm still myself, but I don't see the value of, I'm not going to just be beefing with you on social media or for no reason, or just jumping in the forums arguing just to try to make myself known for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? These companies don't want to look at somebody and you negative. Like you negative all the time. They looking at you just talking junk. You calling out somebody, you this and that, or you doing the stuff for the clout. People can tell when you're doing stuff for the clout. These companies don't want to be associated with people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Some of them do. Don't get me wrong. There are some of them out there that do. But a lot of them that want their longevity, that want a good light to be on their business, they don't want that drama. They don't want that negativity shit up on there. I'm trying to tell you, like it ain't a good look. And at some point, you got to step back and look like it ain't a good look for me. Especially the argument and the beef over a hobby especially if you're not getting paid for it. Like this is a hobby at the end of the day, really. But if you ain't getting paid for it, I just don't understand sometimes how far these people go. Me, I get paid here and there for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna deep dive into what or who because everybody's contract sponsorship situations, dealer discounts, whatever, ain't the same. All right, everybody's stuff ain't the same. So I'm not gonna get into that. But you gotta be yourself. You gotta be that person that makes people want to work with you. Y'all ever been somewhere and been like, no, they seem cool as hell. I want to get to know them. I want to, that's the type of person that you have to be. And I'm not saying push yourself to be that person if you aren't that person already, because the authenticity is if it's not there, if you ain't that person, then cool. Just you know what I'm saying. Just leave it alone. Just do what you do. You know what I'm saying. But I'm really that person. I'm really her. I'm really like y'all always hear me saying. I'm really humble, but definitely some pressure. Like for real, I mean that. Like they was telling me that at the show in Miami. Yeah, I could go down there and beat on my chest and say I'm the biggest, baddest, blah, blah, blah. Y'all ain't never heard nothing like Queen Kong come through here. But what good is it gonna be? Man, don't nobody like no arrogant ass person. Don't nobody like no arrogant ass person, no cocky ass person, especially you down somewhere that you ain't used to doggone being. You ain't got to rah, 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 do all that to try to get attention. You don't. The attention will come to you by who you are in yourself. I'm just looking at my computer, y'all. I'm telling you I'm still at work. So, but that comes from who you are in yourself. So once I started doing these shows, and I wasn't even like, I'm not the person to like a brand that I run and stuff, and I'm just not like that to the day I die, my heart, this and this and this. No, I'm gonna just let it show and just let it be what it's gonna be. Again, like I say, thinking outside the box. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. So y'all know I have a Tahoe, Ofo Tahoe, right? I got invited to come down to this year because I went last year without the truck, and they kept asking me about it. So we got invited to come this year to a show called Boxtober. We know my husband has a box Chevy, he wasn't there, whatever. I got a Tahoe. They asking this Tahoe to come to this strictly kind of sort of old school show. So what does that say about it? What does that say? Like I'm just trying to understand. Like they ain't asking everybody to do that. You know what I'm saying? They asking for a reason. They got a reason that they want either the vibes, the truck, they like it, whatever. Same thing for the short bed showdown. I don't have a short bed. The Tahoe is not a short bed. Even though they got this new term that they call these Tahoes and these XLs, short sleeve, long sleeve. Cool. But it's not a short bed. But I went out there, had a good time, connected, networked, the whole nine. And y'all won't believe the amount of, after that show, the emails that I got. Hey, we want to work with you, things like that. Even excuse me, even coming coming back from the show from Miami. Like they'll email you. These people will reach out to you. Everything doesn't have to be broadcasted or whatever. I got 2 deals right now that I'm waiting until like the perfect time for me to drop those would be the summertime. These 2 deals, partnerships is what I say. I won't say these are sponsorships because whatever. Partnerships. I got 2 of them in my line right now that I'm waiting to drop closer to summertime that are not car audio or car related. So that should say something of the type of, you know what I'm saying, like how it is. Like they ain't got nothing to do with cars, don't have nothing to do with car audio, music, nothing to that. But they reached out. No, matter of fact, they didn't reach out. I reached out to one. This was like a year ago, and I was like, hey, I got an idea for y'all. Blase, blase. But we're gonna have to work out a partnership before I give you this idea because you ain't gonna get this for the free. Take off and run with it. And nah, we ain't gonna do that. So, hey, told them, ran the idea across them. They was like, we never thought about it from that avenue. You know what I'm saying? We never thought about it from that avenue. And you're right. This will work out great in both of our favor. Sign that deal. So we gonna wait. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see come summertime. Well, this one is the same thing for another one. I don't know if they kind of like, they don't run, it's not the same brand. I don't know if they're kind of like sister companies or what they do. They must have reached out to them, the second company, and then they reached out to me about another one. But it was the same idea, same proposal. And they was like, yeah, she owned to something here. And I'm just like, boom, boom. But you gotta, if this is what you want to do, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This it is kind of sort of I wouldn't say a headache, but it's a lot. This wasn't really the vision that I had. The vision that I had was to be like, hey, coming back out as a female in car audio, we're gonna do this brand, we're gonna run with it. I didn't never think about merchandise until my husband and my brother brought it up, and they had to drill that. And my homeboy Rock down here at CNR Audio in Orangeburg, South Carolina. That wasn't even a plan, a thought in my mind to do all this, to go from the shirts, the hat, the air fresheners, like all that, a whole line. Got some other stuff coming out too. Like we got beanies. This was never a thought, but I'm glad that they pushed me to do it, because not only that, it's a good way. Again, we go out and network. I got, how some of the companies give out swag packs, or you can get this and this. I can do the same thing. It's not always really about me selling it for money for you. If anybody knows, if y'all order anything from me, www.queenkong.com. If you ever order anything from me, you know that I'm adding extras in there. So hold on. That I'm adding extras in there. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like Seth say, it's all about networking. You remember going to shows and some people act like they was too big to talk to you about their setups. Oh my gosh. Back then we had to do our own research. Oh my gosh. That's another thing in connection with sponsorship. Some people act like they too good. They too good to tell you, you know what I'm saying, about anything. It's crazy. I really don't understand. Like I got mine on display. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. Let me see. I just can't really understand, like, what's the shame of, what's the secret, you know what I'm saying, of not telling someone what you're running? Is it like back in the day that used to be like a big thing? Like, I'm not going to tell you when I'm running, you're going to go figure out for yourself. However, I'm just like, hey, in my eyes, always, I'm going to keep it like this. It's always going to be somebody bigger, badder, louder. You know what I'm saying? You just have to wait your turn for your moment. Your moment may come. You may do this, but you got to work for that moment too. So, but that was a big secret. You always got to find you definitely had to do your own research. I still do my research to this day. I don't really like asking a lot of people questions because, like I say, they don't want to share, or they feel like you owe them something when they tell you. It's just a simple question. Like, I've never been the type to say, oh, I want to model my build after them. This is like a general question. I just generally want to know, like, hey, what are you running, or what do you got, whatever. It may 99% of the time it has nothing to do with me knowing or really caring, for that matter. So yeah, but also about the sponsorships. Some of these companies, like people say, people really feel that there are a lot of stipulations. Like, hey, if you got a sponsorship, people got in their mind that if you got a sponsorship, they telling you that you got to post 5 times a day. You got to put this decal on your car. I don't even like putting it. Y'all, again, y'all see me. I don't have no problem supporting, showing, tagging, whatever. But I have a certain look for my vehicle. I don't want to put a lot of decals, you know what I'm saying, on there. I just don't want to. It just takes away from the cleanness, you know. So it's no issue with nobody decal. If you don't see it on there, just know that I am still always supporting or whatever. But I just don't want a whole bunch of them on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that is. But as far as me and my deals, I do not have to report in. I do not have to constantly make posts about, you know what I'm saying, the products. I do not have to. It's not like a no compete. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a friendly. I would say friendly. Well, whatever the word is, I'm that type of person where I ain't trying to get into y'all drama about this business, don't mess with this business, or however, half the time I'm zoned out anyway. So I really am oblivious to if this company has a problem with this company. So if I have no issue with this company, A, but company B has an issue with company A, but if I have no issue with both companies, hey, I'm a shout out, I'm gonna show support, I'm gonna show love to both companies. Whatever the hell y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. So don't put me in the, oh, well, she just full fledged, she supporting them, so we're not going to support her. And that's how it is a lot. Now, pay attention, pay attention. That's definitely how it is with some of these companies. But I try to stay away from that. Like it's a lot of drama that I try to stay away from because. Mm, getting tangled up in the stuff that ain't paying me no mind or paying me or sending me a direct deposit. That ain't what I'm trying to. That ain't it for me. That ain't it at all. Um. So but again, like more things firsthand. If you're not willing to spend that money first and show these companies what you can do for them, but you got to really want to do it for yourself. Honestly, I didn't go into the notion of like, hey, I'm building this and I'm going to all of these shows to hopefully get sponsored. No, I'm going to all these shows because I genuinely love going to all these shows. Like I genuinely love going to all these shows and just, I mean, it's just, I'm a car girl. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't really just say car audio, but I'm a car girl. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to car shows since I was younger. I've been to car shows overseas. I just love it. I may not go deep dive and delve into everything, but I mean, I just love it. I love cars. I love everything about it. I love the atmosphere of being around like-minded individuals that love cars as well. So my sponsorships aren't for. I don't go to these car shows to try and get sponsored. Don't get it twisted. Now, going to these shows to network versus some people may just go to try to get sponsored. I just go to network just to these companies out here, like you know what I'm saying, these shops, you know, all that because it's business everywhere. Have any other brands reached out to me after I've been sponsored? For example, subwoofer amplifier brand. Yeah. Don't let that fool you. Just because you're already sponsored by another company, some other brands will reach out to you. But what a lot of them, I would say they do or don't know. But you know, like I say, I'm not going to just jump from brand to brand just because you're going to offer a better deal. I'm big, real big on loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of problems can come with that. I'm not going to leave um Stetson is, unless Stetson, I don't want to be known as that type of person, you know. So I'm not just going to leave Stetson because another company is saying, "Hey, we're gonna offer you this deal if you run our products, and we can offer you better than what you doing there." Nah, I ain't that type of person, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't gonna get me like that, pimp. I don't want to be known because people talk real bad about these brand jumpers. That's what they go call them. People talk real bad about these brand jumpers, and y'all know who they are. Y'all seen them. Y'all this and this. This ain't here for me to talk about. But Queen Kong ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if I'm running this brand and it's giving me no problems, then that's what I'm gonna stick with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of, especially with car audio, it's a lot of testing and tuning. You know what I'm saying? That goes into anything. So I don't want to, oh, okay, well, this brand gave me a better deal, so let me go ahead and snatch all these Stetsons out. But now I may have to rebuild around it. The size of the Stetson may not fit the size of the new brand. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to go back in the lab. We got to rebuild. Guess what? That takes time away from me going to shows and stuff like that. So don't let it unless like I say, just take this advice from me. Unless you were already on the verge of possibly leaving that brand for if for whatever reason, and another brand comes to you with a deal, that would be the only reason. Because also, a lot of people don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I don't speak on a lot of, I don't do mostly all brand bashing, especially if it's a brand I've never run. Like people come ask me about these brands, and well, I ain't never ran these brands. I can't tell you nothing. I can't give you no specs, no nothing. I mean, you can go look that up yourself, but I can't give them to you because I ain't never ran them. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people do ask me about these Stetson amps, these Bravo Bass 8Ks, and I'm gonna tell you, when I drop this video, them things eat. The Recones that I got in there, SPL Audio, Corey Dean, Blue Games, the Recones that I got in there, man, I played them things that whole day. This past weekend, I might have smelled them a little bit once, and that was it. And when I say them shit slap. Shout out to Corey Dean on that. Hey, shout out to Stetson. Shout out to my brother, the Professor 27 Customs. Shout out, y'all know what we went down there and did. But we about at 30 minutes, 38 minutes. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just wrap it up. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Brand yourself. And I would really say don't look at it as don't get too hot to make it feel like, hey, yo, I deserve this brand. Y'all like y'all, I've been doing this for y'all. I've been repping y'all for all this. Yo, I deserve this sponsorship. Don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just I would give it make a media kit too. A media kit. I have one for myself. If y'all want to reach out, if y'all want to ask me, more details on what it is. This goes into part of branding yourself as well. Make a media kit for yourself, your build, whatever. Make a media kit, and I'm gonna show you what to do with that media kit. So, like I said, you can hit me up. Y'all know on Facebook, TikTok, whatever. Hit me up, and I can show you what to do with that media kit, because that's another thing. That's way you don't always have to sit there and type and explain or anything like that. So make a media kit for your build. I'm trying to think what else, like the whole thing with the sponsorship. Let me see my phone. I don't know. Let me see the whole thing, because it was like a big thing. It was like a big thing, but like I say, some people really try to downplay you being sponsored like it's a negative thing. Like, hey, like what's negative about these companies wanting to spend their money on me? What's negative about that? I don't ever see anything. I don't ever see anything don't see anything negative. To me, that's the flex. Honestly, to me, that's the flex. These companies wanting to spend their money on you, that's the flex to me. In more ways than one. Like, yeah, I can get this trophy. This trophy ain't bring me no money, but these sponsorships bring me money. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it as. Um, yeah, these sponsorships gonna bring me money. Hold on, I'm sorry. With all the experience I have in audio, what would I do differently, if any? What would I do differently? Um, I really don't know. I mean, I took some L's, but I'd like to take my L's in silence. I do a video on it about them, but I would say, what would I do differently is for me, I would have more patience because y'all, man, I do a lot of cussing and fussing behind the scenes with these shops, with my builders, but everybody, it's all love at the end of the day. But I cuss and fuss. I'm gonna tell you, if y'all know them, if y'all know who my builders are people that have touched it, y'all know I'm cussing and fussing. It's stuff start to go wrong. I probably block you. I probably blocked my builders a few times, but it's cussing and fussing. It's Big Leela when I get mad, and like it's you know what I'm saying. So that'll be the only thing for me to have a little bit more patience. Um, who was calling me? Oh, I know that call. I'm about to make another post. I'm about to make a post. Yeah. So yeah. But that's the only thing I would do different. It would have a lot of patience. I'm not because I'm a procrastinator at sometimes. So a lot of money that I paid out is like rush fees for stuff. Like rushing to try to hurry up and get something in, trying to hurry up get a part in, trying to hurry up and squeeze in to get something done because I don't like missing shows. Believe it or not, I do not. Like, I know I can't make all of them. I know I can't make all of them, but I do not like missing shows that I want to go to. Like, it hurts me. It just hurts. It really does like make me feel some type of way because you know what I'm saying. Especially if I'm rocking with somebody, like I'm not trying to miss their shows. Granted, some things go wrong. Some shows have to be rescheduled, and then that kind of like what I'm saying mess up your whole schedule. So I really don't like that. That's a lot of um I miss a lot of shows being in downtime. Um so just expecting like keeping stuff on hand, keeping spares on hand. Matter of fact, sponsors, if y'all looking out, it's about to be showtime, like real showtime, and I'm gonna need these spares of stuff. So I'm gonna need y'all to tap in with me for real because I need them. Because I want to swap in, swap out. I take them to the shows with me. Hey, I didn't blew this. Let me go ahead and get it back in there. So, be yourself, man. Don't let these people play y'all. Don't let these people play in your face. If you feel like you're doing too much and you're not getting like any recognition for it, I would say like slow down. Like slow down and take a step back and try to regroup and see if that's what you want to do. See if that's the company that you want to gear yourself because at the beginning it's all free marketing, for them. Especially if you going hard. Hey, I'm show you. Hey, I got this product. Hey, I love this product. Y'all got to go get this product. I have this and this and this. It's free marketing. Free marketing for them. No matter who you are, I wouldn't say if anybody is small time, big time, because everybody got to start somewhere. So even if, say, it's me in 2020, say, hey man, I run this product. This product is, hey, this product You never know who has that same budget, who in your area, who is looking out to you, is getting that product from you. I mean, getting that product based off of what you said, or they even might have saw you at a small car show or whatever, and they like what you're doing, like what you got going on, so they want to get that just because you mentioned it. So it is a lot of free marketing for these companies. They may not see it because, like I say, it's like a small thing or whatever. But you got to keep that in your mind. Like, it's hard for me to explain. I wouldn't say I'm the type of person that doesn't care, but I am kind of on a nonchalant. Like, hey, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If it works out, it doesn't. If it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna stress myself though. You know, about no company. That's what I'm not gonna do because I've seen it, man. I've seen it. I've seen the negativity. I've seen the pick me's within this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it all. People have their favoritism. They do. People have their favoritism. These clubs have their favoritism. These companies have their favoritism. These brands have their favoritism. These cliques, however, people got their favoritism. You might not fit well into, you know, what everybody else, how, and that's cool. It's kind of like high school. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Stand alone. Stand alone. And I've seen so much difference from standing alone. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day, you can't take nothing from me. From what I've been doing, you can't take nothing from me. Say if you were like, hey, Queen Kong, we don't want to deal with you no more. Okay, that's cool. One thing I don't have no issue with is spending my money. If I'm gonna spend my money, however, to go wherever else I'm gonna go to, and it's not gonna take away from my brand at the end of the day. So brand yourself first. First and foremost, brand yourself first and foremost, because that's gonna be there at the end of everything. Your brand, who you are, is gonna be there at the end of everything. Like for real. What's my daily maintenance like on truck after I've demoed at a show? Do you have to replace parts, wires, recone? Man, yes. So before we went to the Miami show, and not even just after the show, like I like to take the truck out in the yard and, you know, play it, get some videos, get some footage, get some content, as they say. Man, I went out there one day and I went to play it. This was like a week before we went to Miami. And I was like, something just don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been playing it, having a good time, especially New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And I was playing, I was like, man, something just don't sound right. Eight of those mids and highs. Gone. So, you know, we had to replace the diaphragms and those. After I demoed the show, so I've gotten it back. I really haven't had much time since we got back because, you know, it's been an ice storm and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check out because I know, like I said, I've been playing it, played it hard. The subs, everything is cool with that. Oh, my regulator box. I'm glad you said that because I do need to order another one. Man, I was out there playing, and all of a sudden I was like, again, it's just something that I feel like something don't look right. So I went up under the hood, all the lights off on my external regulator box. All the lights are off. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because we still where the show was at, Miami. If y'all ever been to Miami and Miami traffic, how that is, where the show was at, traffic 25 miles will take you 45 minutes in Miami. But you know what I'm saying? So at that time I didn't know. I was like, but I looked at my voltage, you know, I'm good. I know my voltage. I know how far it can carry me. So I was like, hold on. So I was like, damn, I got to turn the truck off, and I got to turn the truck off because you got to make it back to the Airbnb. But hey, I'm gonna turn the camera this way. But I turned it off and I let it cool off because I had that truck running all day, and in Miami, like it was like 80 something degrees, so I had that truck running like all day, and then I when I turned it back on, everything was good to go. So, but I do like to do, look at my managers. Message to me now. Oh, hold on. But I do like to do like a lot of maintenance because I've had to um I've been in some shows where like it's like, man, you just got to get it right. I like I said, I don't like missing shows. I don't like there to be problems at shows, um, because I'm there to have a good time. I'm not there to doggone be maintenance at a show. Like that's no good feeling. Like I've gone to the show. I've gone to the show. I was supposed to host a show in Alabama last year. Team No Chill. You know, I was supposed to host that show, and telling the truck voltage spiking up to like 16.3, 16.4, and I was supposed to drive it there as well. It wasn't that far because we were already in Atlanta, so it was like, an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. But now my voltage at 16.3, 16.4. Oh no, 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 no. So I got it towed there, got it towed back. But maintenance, my main maintenance is always that battery, that voltage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always nervous, scared about that. Especially like I say, I like to drive mine. Is I like to have mine on the trailer as well, but I like to drive it. I just like the vibe of driving. People have a vibe of driving the old school. I just have a vibe of driving the Tahoe. So I like to drive to the shows a lot of times. So that maintenance, we do know it's carrying a lot of weight. So these tires, the suspension, definitely have to make sure like all of that is good. All of that's good because I really don't want to be on the side of the road. Nobody wants to be on the side of the road, but I don't want to be on the side of the road with that big ass truck. But we also always, um, if I drive, me and my husband, we always take the Denali as well. You know what I'm saying? So just in case anything does happen, we have a means of getting back. So it's always the Tahoe and the Denali if it's being driven. Shoot, sometimes even if it's being transported, we in the Denali too. So yeah, so the maintenance is a big thing. Um, but yeah, this car stuff is. I didn't think it was gonna be this crazy. RC. I didn't think it was gonna be this crazy. But it is. But it is what it is. I love it. I love it. I had a whole bunch of. You know what I should have did? I should have did my Q&A thing. I should have did my question and answer. I had a whole bunch of. Matter of fact, if y'all want me to do that, man, it isn't a money pit. Man. Let me tell you something. I'm thinking about doing something else because that's like a revolving thing. Like it's like a never ending thing. It's not like you build it, you go to demo, and then that's it. Like the demo is like it's gonna last forever. No, no, no. I'm trying to think. I think I wrote down somewhere. I wrote down. Matter of fact, I wrote down. I want y'all to see too, just to see. Let me make sure ain't nothing else in there. No, ain't nothing else on there. But I want y'all to know. I want y'all to see something. Just I'll put these two up here. I'll put these two up here just so y'all can see. Like, and that was just that one weekend. Can y'all see that? That was one weekend. One weekend. One weekend. Do y'all? I'm gonna bring this price back up of what one weekend. And when people talk about being a trailer queen, baby, that's cool. One weekend of 3,500. One weekend. Get her on up there to Indianapolis, sub was blown. I think before that, had to hurry up and get that paid, get that in there, not to count food, hotel, whatever else, um, yeah. How long did it take for me to build Queen Kong? It took, I mean, I can't really say because I'm still building on her. I'm about to change some things up now. So I'm still building on her. I really can't say because it's been like a rolling thing. It never was like when it was tan. Um, and started out like from scratch when I started out when I got it because that's a different truck. I used to have a blue one, but then I got a tan one. So that is I started out with that one. I want to say that took maybe like 6 months. I'm going from when I had the tan and I originally put the 18s in there and I had the Twisted Sounds 8.5Ks in there. That took like 6 months. Was that legit? That took like 6 months. Yeah, I'm telling you, forever building. So that took like 6 months. And then when I wanted to really revamp and do something different with it, when I really wanted to revamp and do something different with it, so when I did the whole switch the color, the wheels, the interior, I think I switched the amps then too. That was kind of like 6 months. Um, that was like 6 months, but that was, what I'm saying, continuous rolling. Then I got it back. I got to paint it over again. That's the second paint job that I had on it. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's the second paint job that I had within those 6-7 months ish. So I did that over. I might do it again. I might do it one more time for the one time. I mean, I love that red. It's still gonna stay red now. It's gonna stay red. So I might do it over. I might change the wheels. I got a plan already for the back of it. So some things might change, but there. So I'm still building on it from 2021. I'm still building on it. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm still building on it. And it's just, hey, that's what it is. Hey, I'm gonna hold on. Let me get my oh no. Let me get my notepad right quick. And I'm gonna answer some questions while I'm on here. I'm gonna answer some questions that people have asked. I got about 20 minutes before I gotta go pick up these chaps for lunch. I mean for school. I mean, yeah, from school on my lunch. But you asked them because a lot of people think this is an overnight process. And it's definitely not. Enjoying seeing the end results and not the struggle behind it. Nothing but love for the queen. Hey, thank you. Hey, I do need to show the struggle though, to show some people like this, to show some people like this ain't a joke. Didn't I could have swore this is the same person. Make sure CG1. Yeah. Um um I really do need to see the struggle. I don't want everybody to think that like this shit is easy. I'm talking about it's been plenty of nights, plenty of days where I was extremely frustrated, like at people like hold on right quick. I was extremely frustrated. Hold on right quick. I think I might have left the garage open. Hold on. Y'all know I'm waiting on Amazon packages too. Oh no, it's closed. Anyways, all right, cool. I'm waiting on Amazon There's been plenty of man. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. It's been plenty of. At one point, it was one time where the frustration. I let the frustration of something going wrong with the truck like bring me to tears. It was one time. I'm telling you, like, and I really don't like. And that was recently. That was recently. Um, if y'all know that I missed the Ruckus and Chill show. My brother ended up missing it too, and our good friend Shane ended up missing it. And I was like, I was so upset, like so upset. But it was like safety reasons for everybody. Like my external regulator at that time, it went completely out. Like it was completely out. So it definitely wasn't safe because I couldn't, wouldn't be able to control the voltage. My brother, his amps, they wasn't doing nothing. I mean, what's the point if the amps ain't doing nothing? And then Shane fuel pump, whatever, went out on the side of the road. So it was like in threes because we all do like to travel sometimes together in threes, like safety. But I was so upset because I was looking forward really to making that show because I had just completely had everything rebuilt, like in the truck, like the baffle and everything was just completely redone. So I was ready to go and show out. So, yep. Let me see. I do got some questions. Let me answer one of these Q&A questions that the people was asking. And this, I'm gonna answer a good one too. Oh, I'm telling you, I don't want y'all to think I'm lying when y'all. It's a how do I handle the haters in the community? Provide a list. Oh my gosh. How do I handle the haters in the community? So this is my saying, and I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say it. That's up to everybody else. How you gonna um, take it? Um. All right. So my thing is how I handle the haters. A lot of people say, um, with it to go ahead and kill them with kindness. Me, I say kill them with success. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing better than showing them that they ain't stopping nothing by showing them they ain't stopping nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Um, like I don't give a lot of haters the time of the day because I don't want to give nobody. I don't want to give anybody attention. Like a lot of times I feel like people that are hating, especially if they really have no reason to hate, like they just pop out of the blue with drama. Just well, I'm gonna do this against them and them, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna do this against, or I feel some type of way. Like you ain't really got no reason to hate on me. Then that's now you clout chasing. So I'm not gonna give you that attention. I'm not gonna speak on your name. I'm not gonna give you that attention to be like, oh, well, she got an issue with them, and you know what I'm saying? She got an issue with them. I'm not gonna give you the time of the day. You go get your attention from someplace else. But as far as just the hate, a lot of people nowadays they'll want to definitely like secretly hate or just stand by hate or just stand in the background. However, like I say, I try my best to. I really at some point sometimes feel like, hey, you ain't got no reason. You don't like me. Most of the time, people don't like you because they're followers, because somebody else doesn't like you. Like they don't have no reason, but they don't like you in this card game because you doing what you need to be doing. And they sometimes it's jealousy and it's envy. They don't like you because they feel you getting so much attention. But I say it all the time, man, your time will be your time. I didn't know this time was gonna be my time. I really still don't even feel this time is my time. I don't feel like bigger than nobody. Like I'm no, my kids would swear up and down. Oh, mom, you're famous. Good child. Please. No, this is just a hobby. This is just me having fun. This is just people that love me for having fun. It's nothing, it's just that's all it is. But a lot of people will hate you for that same reason. They hate you because you having fun. They hate you because you're in the moment and they're not in the moment. They hate you because people love you for you, but they're trying to push. I don't know, but I'm a very humble person. Um, I mean, I just keep it that way. You just not gonna really, you know what I'm saying? I'm no, we too old for all that. That's how I feel. We too old for all that. We too old for all that. And I ain't about to. It's not about to be a whole bunch of um. It's not about to be a whole bunch. I'm not going. I'm just not here for the drama. You know, I'm definitely not here for the drama. Y'all can have that. That's cool. I'm gonna go further into that another time. Let me see what else. Question. Hmm. When am I going to throw a car show? Woo! Hmm. When am I going to throw a car show? My eyes got watery right there. Um. Man, I don't know about all that. I don't know about throwing a car show. I might just throw an event to have fun, but I might throw an event to have fun. But I don't know about throwing a car show now. Like I don't know about throwing a car show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, that's not it. Is it rules? Maybe. Um, I don't know about throwing a car show. I don't think that me just seeing the frustration of a lot of people. Um, just seeing a lot of the frustration of a lot of people when it comes to throwing car shows because I know I would like things to be like perfect. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I do this thing now. It's like the car show review, and I need to do one on top 5 car show. I need to do that today. I need to record that today, or should I go live? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna do that. But I I've seen the frustration, like even just firsthand, like seeing the frustration that top 5 and Big King Stevie had to go through like this weekend. Like them people, they had to move their venue 3 times. Well, to the third 2 times to a third location within 12 hours. They locked in on the third location within 12 hours from when the show was supposed to start. I apply pressure, but I ain't trying to handle that type of pressure. Like you got to have a solid team. Let me tell you something for real. Like if anybody else watching it any other time, shout out top 5, Big Key Stevie, all them boys because the pull off what y'all pulled off that amount of time is crazy. Because I showed up, you know, we touched down when I touched down Friday. Y'all go watch their videos. When I touched down Friday, it had been close to 12, 1 o'clock or whatever. They was getting a call at 1 o'clock Friday that they had to find another location. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine you coming in from out of town. But the boys, they did that because they know people was coming out there to show them love. And, you know what I'm saying? Like that, hey, a lot of people would have folded with that for real. Might have included me to find another location like that, like all the adversity and stuff like that. So right now, until I mean, we got a good team. We got a good team of what we're going on right now. We just don't have a large team, which is cool because you got to trust the process. You got to trust the people. So until we expand kind of sort of on the team, I don't think that I want to throw a car show. I have to have people that I really trust to delegate stuff to. You know, people always feel like, hey, you can't. It won't be right if you don't do it yourself. You know, and I have to draw down on some people because if I feel like I'm gonna give you a task to do it, you know, do it to the best of your ability. Don't half-ass it. Don't, you know. So it's hard. People don't want to work these days. Even if you pay it, of course you paying them. People don't even work for the money. So I know how I want my car show to be. Um, I know how I want my car show to be. So I know I have to, like, it'll have to definitely be I don't know. We might do one this year. We might. I mean, you put it past. I'm gonna talk to some people. We might do one this year. Would it be hell? It might not even be in South Carolina. If we was to do one, it'd be cool. It's just a lot of. It's hard finding a spot. Um, it's hard finding a spot that you would want people to centrally, you know, locate to. Like hell, a show that if I throw a show, it might, if even if it's because it's the first show, a lot of people might not even want to come. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a fear of, I don't want to be a failure. Like I said, I'm not that person to feel like, hey, I'm gonna throw this show. People just gonna come off my name. I've seen a lot of shows like that fail. Like you thinking just because it's you and your name that people gonna show up, and that's not the case. That's not the case. Yeah, that's not the case. So I mean, it might be something we're working on the back end, you know. So yeah, it might be something that we're working on in the back end. So stay on the lookout for it. Stay on the lookout to see what we're gonna do. Um, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna end this live, but I do want y'all to know I got a video dropping. I got a video dropping. Hopefully, I'm gonna drop it later on today. If y'all new here, however, like everybody else say, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. That's how it goes. Subscribe, like, comment. However, because I'm new to this, I don't even know. But y'all go ahead and click that because y'all go ahead and hit that notification bell because I am about to start dropping these videos. Especially now I got all my equipment over here now. I'm still gonna be giving demos, dropping demos. You're gonna get a different angle. You're gonna get plenty of different angles, plenty of different shows to go to this summer. So y'all definitely don't want to miss it. So y'all make sure y'all hit it. So when I drop these videos, y'all be the first to know and y'all own it. So until later on, keep applying that pressure. And that's it. Y'all have a good one.